Welcome back to Bobblehead Homestead. I'm Jeff. Today is Friday. It has been a while. Not much going on, but there is today. Let's see. Yeah, it has been a while. I haven't had a day off since the meetup 2-3 weeks ago, whenever. I did get one evening off. I've gotten 2 evenings off. Tonight will be my second evening off, I should say. And I did make one more trip down to the house and another load. So I did get that done on my one night off that I've had since the meetup. Tonight, I took another night off because it's like 5 p.m. right now and there's supposed to be people showing up any minute. And Drew and Lindsay and Austin, they were here for a few hours today. I should go show you exactly what they did. Man, yeah, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, tonight, Jen and Wiley and family, Liz and Micah and family, and we might have some special guests, Country Road Cure, and I need some help with some stuff, and so I figured, hey, if I can do tacos, you know, cook a whole bunch of ground beef and season it with taco seasoning and get all the fixins, and tacos aren't that difficult. So I've been cooking that and you know, brown the ground beef on the stove, and then now I've got it in the crock pot on warm. So it's almost ready to go. I just got to take it outside and all that stuff. But yeah, they are coming over tonight. We are gonna maneuver a couple hoop coops. I don't need to move them across the yard or anything, just move them a little ways. And then I've got 5 hoop coops and I've got 5 tarps that need to go on them. So that'll be the big thing, moving a few hoops, putting the tarps on. And then we've got another shelter Logic like that one, and I want to get that put up. I'm gonna put that up next to the shed to house, so I've got some place to put the rest of the stuff that is coming from the old place. So I've been needing all this stuff done for a while, and we're getting around to it tonight, so that is good. All right, let me catch my breath a little bit more before I traipse out. And I'm standing here with a bad backdrop because this is where the shade is right now. All right, yeah, let me catch my breath and we'll take a look at what Drew and Lindsay and Austin, yeah, they were all going at it and they did some really great work today. Grumpy, you're just in time for a video. What you been up to all day, Grumpy? People have been asking about you. How you like the new place? I'm gonna walk in the shade. Yeah, I think he loves it. I catch him napping in the shade all over the place. He'll be over here. He likes going way down there. That tree down there is where I caught him. And I've caught him back in there. And I've caught him napping back in there. So yeah, I think they are enjoying the new place. I feed them inside every night. That's just to get them conditioned to come inside. So if I ever got to snag them and take them to a vet or whatever, I can always do that when I feed him. But he's not going to be happy here in a bit when all these people start showing up. But yeah, him and Fifi they're having a blast. Grumpy's out chasing butterflies and rabbits, and I saw Fifi chasing a rabbit the other day. They love sitting in front of the house, and they got a clear view out there, you know, on that clear section. And I got rabbits running around. So yeah, I think Fifi and Grumpy are definitely having the time of their lives. All right, let's take a look at what Drew and Lindsay. Drew had the backhoe going. Lindsay had the little skid steer going. And let's see, yesterday I got a call from in this case, the topsoil guy. He's like, you ready for topsoil? Yes, please. And I had, boy, it was before I moved here when I called for that. But anyway, he didn't want to give me junk. He wanted to give me some actual topsoil. So anyway, they came 4 truckloads this morning. I did not get any film, and that's unfortunate. I was working this morning, so I was working while they were working. But 4 loads of topsoil, and then Drew and Lindsay got to work. Austin was helping them out, and these are the Hugelkultur beds. So yeah, just 2 big old piles out over in there, and you can see the, you know, the raised beds there. Well, underneath that raised bed is all the wood that we had. So these are Hugelkultur garden beds now, and those are done. So that is awesome. So we got 2 loads over there, and then I got 2 loads over here. Yep, you can see that big old pile of topsoil there. So they got a good start on this one. We got 3 more, yeah, 3 more Hugelkultur beds here, and not quite done with that. So that's good. Not a whole lot left, so that's good. But yeah, and eventually I wanted, you know, I'll do the fence. I probably won't put the water hydrant inside the fence. I'll probably go on that side of the trees, but eventually I'll be doing the fencing all around the garden, at least for this year. And so I'll have chickens in that garden bed. I won't have any chickens in there. So that one, we can plant stuff right away if I ever get more days off, which probably is not going to happen this month. But yeah, all he's got to do is finish up on that. Okay, now tonight I got to get my thoughts together. I just want to scoot some of these coops around. I had to move them to get them out of the way, so that, you know, the dump truck and the backhoe and skid steer and all that stuff can maneuver around there. And you can see these don't have the tarps on them yet. So that's what we'll be doing tonight, is just kind of scooting these around. Like that one's already been in use, and so I want to pull that one forward. The one in the far back, I want to move it closer to the trees. That one has to stay there so it's not in the way. Then the one in the middle, I'm gonna scoot it down a little bit so I can have 3 different runs there. There'll be small runs for now until this stuff is done, and then I can start working on that. Yeah, very, very productive day. Not much left for Drew and crew. And all right, we got our first victims of my taco night, looks like. So I gotta go, yeah, I gotta go get the lettuce and cheese and tomatoes and onions and all that stuff ready. And hopefully I'll get some more film as folks arrive. Later.
Probably just set it on this cardboard box, maybe.
Don't block that camera.
Okay, I done my job. Y'all get after it.
Let's put one of these together before and can just tell us how.
This is a different kind than what everybody's used to.
Yeah.
Some crazy people just turned my GoPro on and started recording. Yeah, we're working, they're putting up another one of these, except bigger and cream color instead of that color. But yeah, we're gonna put it right here beside the shed house so I can move the rest of my stuff up here, and I've got a place to put it. And we just had, oh yeah, we already pigged out. I should have made more taco meat, but I think everybody was full. But yeah, tacos, taco salad, you know, it's all the same stuff. And all right, good enough. It is now Saturday night. Yeah, big old party last night. Oh, that was awesome. So I worked 9 to 2 today, and then again 5 to 8. It is 8 o'clock, and as you can see, I've got another one of those sheds next to my shed to house. So yeah, big crew of people, and they knocked this thing out. We got everything done but the anchors, and we'll get that done before it blows off into the woods this time, I hope. Yeah, and big thanks especially to Roxanne and Jen from Country Road Cure in our mountain home. They were really rocking it and reading instructions and doing things as they did, but everybody was pitching in. Yeah, everybody. Liz, Micah, Michael from our mountain home, and Anthony and Roxanne. Anthony was out helping me with, let's walk out there, with the putting tarps on the hoop coops. So I had 5 hoop coops without tarps, and we got 4 of them on. Turns out one of the tarps I had was ripped pretty bad. I don't want to use it, so I'll have to get another tarp. But yeah, chow down on some tacos. I probably should have made more. I'll learn for next time. I think everybody got enough though. And yeah, then today's just been work until now. And so I figure, yeah, still got daylight left. It's 8 p.m. I can finish up this video from yesterday. As usual, I'm not a good YouTuber. In fact, it's been, yeah, it's like I've forgotten how to YouTube at this point. I'll get there again. Yep, and moved a few of the coops. Yeah, got tarps on. Kids were helping a lot with putting the zip ties on. It's a huge help for me. It's because it saved me from bending down and doing the zip ties, and that's not been my strong suit lately. So yeah, just a great night. Randall from Gypsy Trails, I put out a link to his video. He stopped by for a while. He had to return something. And hey, we got cats in the front yard. Is that Franklin? Yeah. Franklin, Jen and Wiley and family's cat. You see him back there? Yeah, they spent their first night here because it got here dark and whatever, and they let him out. And so that's what Jen was saying last night. So she thinks that Franklin thinks this is his home since this is where he landed on his first night here. But he is coming down here a lot. He first week or so, he was kind of getting into it with Fifi and Grumpy, but now they all get along, so that's all cool. And in fact, they're both over in the front yard hanging out. Grumpy is having the time of his life. I really think so. You know, before he'd take off and I wouldn't see him until dark. I have no idea where he went or what he did during the day, but he'd come back at dark. But now I see him hanging around somewhere around the vicinity here every day, so that's good. And Fifi she's always been a little sweet little cat. Don't cross her though. But yeah, great night last night. Big thanks to everybody who helped. And I'll keep walking this way a little bit. Try not to make you dizzy. But yeah, these 3 front coops did not have tarps on them, and they do now. So thank you, Country Road Cure, Our Mountain Home, Black Sheep Project, Randall, Gypsy Trails. He didn't help much. He got a video out, so that was cool. No, it was good to see him before he takes off, back off to Minnesota. Link down below. Unfortunately, Drew and Lindsay and Austin couldn't stick around. They already had plans, so they took off before the party started. But they got a ton of work. And then the kids, kids were playing on the dirt pile. They were having dirt fights or something. I don't know. They are all kinds of messy. But that's just great seeing the kids running around here, helping out, you know, offering to help. You know, Hunter and Emily. Emily, I got some watermelon. Emily was slicing all that up. They were both helping with the zip ties. And Wyatt was getting his hands in there, helping with the tarps. And yeah, it was just a great night. I am so happy that I have these neighbors. And even, yeah, just so happy to have these neighbors. This is awesome. This isn't going to last forever with me working every day and every night. And I can't wait to get to the end of it. All right, not much else I can tell you. Looks like the chickens are not ready for bed yet, so I might have come out a little prematurely. Maybe I can wrangle them in. But these Hugelkultur beds, man. Drew's Lens Reacts, links down below. I think I couldn't film, I was working, so I couldn't film what Drew and Lindsay were doing. But Lindsay was really going to town over here on this Hugelkultur garden. And I hope they got some film. I hope they got, well, there's no film anymore, it's all digital. But I hope they got some video so you can see see what they got done on Friday. I am looking forward to a big old garden out here in the future. Yeah, man, that's gonna be great. Maybe I was just thinking, well, yesterday when they were doing this, if we can find old clips and do like from start to finish on the hugel beds. I should throw some seeds on there just for the fun of it. There's still time for a lot of stuff. Since we have usually, it depends on when your last freeze is, but our last freeze is sometimes not until, you know, November. So there might be some time in the year to plant some stuff. Now, whether or not I've got time, I should just throw some like flower seeds down there. I don't know what I'll do. All right, I'm gonna stop yapping. Probably at least 2 more weeks of working every day, maybe 3. It depends on stuff. Yeah, and I'm gonna go put the chickens to bed and enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for everything. Thanks to everybody who came out and helped out. I wish I could do more for them than a meal, but yep, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.